finally, this is probably the last question I'll ask you. Because we are thinking of promoting Chinese orchestral music to youth, do you think that Chinese orchestral music actually has an age limit that only certain people can listen to it, or everyone, even like toddlers, can listen to it? And normally, what kind of age groups do the Singapore Chinese Orchestra play to during the concerts?
I must say we must, in order to promote Chinese music, we must break out and get out from the old concept as Chinese orchestra is for my mother, for my grandma, 是我妈妈的音乐，我爸爸的音乐，或者我奶奶、妈妈、伯伯的音乐。Yeah, actually, the similar things happen to the Western classical. Yeah, in America they have similar things. Young people don't want to go to classical. They think it's a dead man's music. We want to hear the music from above ground composer, not underground. And also, we want to hear something I can move body with, and not something I can fall asleep, something. But I feel there's a lot of misconcept here, and we must know Chinese music is just like a Beethoven, and during their time they compose those music were contemporary, but now of course they're a little bit to young people feel a little bit old. But however, I think what we're gonna do is first of all we need to throw those wrong concepts out and let young people to appreciate those music by choose some piece that they can digest. Yeah, what I would we're trying to do is not just try to throw the young people into a very long concert, but let them hear something more approachable, more accessible, a little bit shorter. Then also we've been commissioned composer to write something suitable for young people to hear. So we are not always long, heavy, soft music. We have something movable, cool music. And recently, I have done a few production and concert with the jazz music, and I feel jazz is such a kind of music species that can relate to the young people, old people as well. And why I choose jazz music is because jazz was origin from folk too. You know, the jazz from Caribbean music was originated from Africa, and they went to a city, and American City became a very cosmopolitan pop music, jazz. So actually I shipped in a jazz trio from America called Brubeck Trio. Brubeck is a very famous jazz name because Dave Brubeck is sort of a godfather to jazz music in America. His recording called Take 5 sold 5 million, 8 million copies. So I invite his son, bring a trio here. They work with a CEO. We have 2 concerts. And then I've carefully chosen some of their repertoire suitable for us to collaborate and make a new arrangement. And these 2 concerts were so successful. And the first concert I remember many people came in just say, 我来看看热闹, see how, because many people didn't quite understand, didn't quite believe Chinese orchestra can ever play. So some of them maybe came to 看笑话. They say, see, maybe you're going to cook into a 怪味鸡, 不中不洋的那个. But actually many, when all the audience walk out of the concert hall, they love it. So I invite that jazz group came back again, and we can publish a CD for that. And after that, I engaged Singapore's most famous local jazz. Do you know who? Jazz pianist Jeremy Montero. Jeremy Montero is Singapore's most famous jazz musician, pianist. So he and his team came. We played another fabulous concert. And I also ship in all kind of different type of instrumentalists that young people can relate to. For example, I've shipped in a Celtic fiddlist from Glasgow. Young people can, and also I also invite famous singers like Kit Chan to sing with us. So all these things, what I'm doing now is to break out from the old traditional circle and to expand our repertoire, and then more people can enjoy it. And in the meantime, we still keep our traditional music. And however, we are carefully, choose from those music. Tradition does not equal to excellent. Yeah, tradition includes something good, something not good. Yeah, there are two parts of tradition. Yeah. Remember a long time ago, Chinese have the tradition, the women have to bond their feet. That's very bad one. Float out. Remember a long time ago, all the Chinese men have to have a little tail. We didn't like anymore. So tradition does not necessarily mean everything good. Tradition has to be well analyzed, see what is good. So our traditional repertoire too, and we carefully look through, see what those things should be kept, what those things ought to be dead, like 小脚女人, yeah, ought to be dead. Tradition is not all good. There are bad tradition too, right?